Welcome to Sweetspot TV. That's Dave Schoenfield. He's the Sweetspot blogger. I'm Eric Karabell, senior writer. Today we're going to talk about teams that should be buying or shouldn't they as we approach the trade deadline. Let's start with the 1979 World Series. Pittsburgh, Baltimore, two teams doing very well right now. Their fans are pleased. Should those teams be buying?
Well, let's start with the Orioles. Their ace, Jason Hamill, he's out for a month now with knee surgery. He's their ace, Eric. You know it. The Orioles are not that good. Would you be surprised to know they have the second worst run differential in the AL? You don't want to sacrifice your future for a run that is probably going to fall short. I don't think the Orioles should buy.
I don't think they should buy either, but what does that say to your fans? I mean, the last time the Orioles won was a really long time ago, and I mean, don't you think they have to buy somebody to tell their fans we're replacing their ace, Jason Hamill?
Well, they got Jim Thome. That was their big purchase. That's the big purchase. They can tell their fans they made a move. We got the veteran, we got the clubhouse leader, so on and so on. They're just not that good. They're going to fall short.
It's a last-place team. I actually think the Pirates are not even close to a last-place team. Good starting pitching. Their ace is not Jason Hamill. They have legitimate aces, but one could argue that the Pirates' best is coming in the future with Garrett Cole, Jameson Taillon. Should the Pirates be buying?
Well, here's what is interesting about Pittsburgh. 22 of their next 25 games are against teams currently with losing records. So they have a good chance to make a nice move over the next few weeks. So do you buy? Do you trade for a Justin Upton? That's a tough. Of course,
you have to.
You have to. I agree.
But I mean, you can't give up a Cole or Taillon for a Zach Greinke either. I mean, for Justin Upton, you give away a lot.
Yes,
and that's their problem. They have the pitching. They have the bullpen.
Would you trade Garrett Cole for Justin Upton? I think Arizona wants hitting prospects more than pitching, but would you do that trade?
No, I actually wouldn't.
Wow.
You can't trade Garrett Cole.
Justin Upton, 24
I'm not
years
down
old.
on him. He's terrific, but Garrett Cole was a future ace.
Right. Okay.
You don't trade aces like that.
I think Pittsburgh makes minor moves. Try to upgrade the offense a little. Maybe if you can get a fourth or fifth starter to upgrade on a Jeff Karstens or somebody like that.
I agree. Pittsburgh probably should, but minor, not big stuff. What about the Oakland Athletics? Nobody's talking about this team. They are in the playoff hunt in the American League. Now, maybe we don't think they'll end there, but they could use some offense, that's for sure. Should they be buying?
Hey, they're 46-43, only half game out of the wild card. They won 9 out of 10. They actually hit the ball for a change over the weekend. They're getting Brandon McCarthy back, maybe Brett Anderson. So they actually might be buying and selling, trade some of their pitching. Is there a shortstop out there? Maybe they get Stephen Drew from the Diamondbacks. I think they might do a little both. Nothing big. It's the A's. They're not going to pick up a big salary, but you never know.
But I mean, look at what they did this weekend. Yoenis Cespedes can obviously hit when he's healthy. Chris Carter looks like he's the real deal. I mean, the offense can move it along. Johnny Gomes can hit lefties. I mean, you're just talking about replacing Cliff Pennington with an injured
Okay,
guy?
the offense was good against the Twins. They're still hitting .228 as a team on
They're like
season.
Pittsburgh. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think, but Oakland.
Minus Andrew McCutchen.
The difference here is Pittsburgh can still win that division. I don't think they will.
Yeah.
But Oakland has to get past the Angels and Texas, and that's not happening.
That's the problem. They're playing for the second wild card. So do you want to go all in a one-game playoff? That's a risky maneuver to do.
Now, you mentioned Stephen Drew in Arizona. This is a team that's still under 500. They had an awful weekend. Should they be buying? Now, I think in the National League, teams like the Mets, Arizona, even the Marlins, even the Phillies, go for it. Go to make the wild card because you can still get to the World Series, even if you're under 500 in July.
Yeah, anything can happen. Terrible weekend for Arizona. They got swept by the Cubs. They're under 500 now. I don't know what they're going to do. The Upton trade rumors are out there. Stephen Drew is a free agent.
Who's going to take Stephen Drew?
Nobody's going to take. He hasn't played well in his return from his injury, so you're not going to get anything from him unless he shows something the next 2 weeks. Chris Young, maybe you trade him. They have a lot of young pitching on the rise. I just think it's not their year. I'd keep Upton and just start building for 2013.
The next 2 weeks are going to be very important for a lot of these teams like Miami, Arizona, Oakland, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, maybe even Philadelphia. All right, that's Sweetspot TV with Dave Schoenfield. I'm Eric Karabell. Have a great day.